Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Alright, let's continue to explore the town before we set sail, in case there are some more goodies that we want to take with us. A couple more here. Ah, piece of salvage. That's always nice. Alright, let's see. Anything over here? No one's training today, but can't hit that up. Branna's not at her stall. Some rations. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off my air conditioner. I took a short break to cool off a little bit. It is a mite bit warm these days. Aha! Hello. A bladder, and then we'll. Really? Oh, I just did close, didn't I? All right, let's head into Idis's house. String and rope. A bladder. Some poison. I mean, I suppose maybe the poison is for, like, poisoning rats and stuff like that. And it just happens to be effective on, you know, people or something like that. I don't know. I haven't used the poison ability of Roskva yet. I should try that at some point. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Yes, there is. Valborg Ingolf's daughter. Well, you're not coming to see your thane off? Well, that's kind of rude. Ooh. You're a Kolbun's daughter. I like this. It looks nice. Man, I like how it looks in springtime or early summer or something like that. Not sure what time period we're supposed to be in. I think I just saw a sideways flying bird. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. That's what we'd like to see. I guess these are barriers to prevent ships from sailing in or something like that, perhaps? Oh, hello. Let's go grab you. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything that we're going to get, for now at least. Don't mind me, we'll get going in a moment. It is empty. Alright, so, Viking. Everyone has gathered on the shore to watch as your beautiful new longship is launched, and you can finally set sail to the British Isles. Board your longship and leave for the British Isles. Optional, let everyone say their goodbyes. Let's go ahead and track this. Alright, let's go say hi to Idis first. Idis' sons have been helping her haul her equipment onto the ship. Her late husband's uncle has come out to say goodbye. You boys take care of your granduncle now. Can't very well handle the farm himself. You'll need to make up for my absence. Her youngest son is struggling to maintain his composure. You won't be fighting, right? Up to the thane, Thorkel. Gonna do whatever it takes to keep everyone safe. I should be going instead of you. Thorvalder is 19 winters, old enough to fight. Been over this, not having that discussion again, not now. Come back soon. Ida swallows hard. Back before you know it. Then you boys won't ever want for anything again. They both just sort of nod and stare at their feet. Ida pulls them both in for another hug. Then she nods solemnly to her uncle-in-law and turns toward the ship. Sure they'll be all right without you? Or ready? Hey, ready? Oh, she would say something if she wasn't sure, and we'd let her stay. Ready as I'll ever be. Alright. Thorkel Alvalderson, Thorvalder Alvarderson, and Jafnhar Harriksson. Sigurdur Manadaughter and Ljotter Lickenbjarnarsson. Alright. Kettle. You find Kettle next to several sacks of equipment on the shore, exchanging a few last parting words with Ljotter and Sigurdur. Sigurdur pulls Kettle in for a warm embrace. Her eyes glisten in the morning sun. Take care of yourself out there, kid. We're both really proud of you. Wish I could go with you, but Sig wouldn't survive without me. I'll wait for them to finish. Sigurdur laughs heartily while wiping away her tears, nearly poking out an eye in the process. He's awful, but he's right. We are proud of you. It takes great courage to follow your friends into danger. You become a hell of a hunter. Not as good as my wife, of course, but I know you'll keep everyone well fed. Kettle crosses his arms and grins at the otter. And it's good your wife is such a skilled hunter too, old man, or you'd starve to death without me. While Kettle and the otter exchange ever less subtle insults to make each other laugh, Sigurdur tugs gently on your sleeve and pulls you away for a hushed appeal. I told Kettle to watch out for you. Now I'm telling you to watch out for him. Kettle is like a brother to me. Your father was the strongest warrior I've ever known. His men loved him, and he'd undertaken countless journeys in his life. Whatever he found out there, it claimed his life regardless. Don't worry, I'm better. You, Kettle, and Nefia, you're all so young. I know you probably feel invincible, but you need to watch out for each other. I wouldn't let anything happen to Kettle. We are not the ones who need to watch out. It's whoever we meet on those islands. This journey will be perilous. Everyone must be able to look out for themselves. You must accept the truth that this may be the last time you see Kettle. Wow, those are... Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't let anything happen to Kettle. Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. May the wind carry you safely home. Sigurdur walks back to the otter and Kettle for a few more parting words and another hug. At last it looks like everything that needed saying has been said, and Kettle extracts himself from his mentors to join you again. I didn't expect it to be so easy to say goodbye. I don't think Sigurdur and Ljotter found it quite so easy. This goodbye is not forever. We'll be back soon enough. This place has always been too small for us. Our journey is long overdue. I don't think Sigurdur and Ljotter found it quite so easy. They'll be fine. And it'll take them a little while to get used to my absence, but then everything will return to normal, I'm sure. Well, I'll get my things on board. See you on the ship when you're ready. I can't actually talk to Mother? Wow. Alright, Roska. Roska drifts like a low fog towards the beach, a single sack slung carelessly across her shoulder. She gives you a quiet nod. Where do I put my stuff? Anywhere you want. Is this all you have? How did Holda take the news? How do you feel? Anywhere you want. Is this all you have? Pretty much. One change of clothes and a whole bunch of things you don't want to know about. Got enough supplies to ply your trade? One change of clothes? Yeah, that seems like the appropriate question. I live in a bog with an old woman. Roska nods in Nefia's direction. I don't have occasion to make myself sparkle like the warrior princess over there. She's not Xena. How did Holda take the news? Oh, she's not really there today. I kind of didn't tell her that I was leaving. I was going to look after her. Idis's boys promised to check on her every morning, and Dagerder will visit with dinner in the evening. It's not right to just sneak out on her like that. Roska stares intensely at your shoes. Yeah. How do you feel? Pretty good. Roska looks out across the ocean, calm crystal blue stretching as far as the eye can see. I've never really left this village before. Well, we went down to Ribe. Don't worry, we'll look after you, and your knowledge of witchcraft will serve us well. There's a first time for everything. We'll be facing a lot of dangers. I'll expect you to pull your own weight. Oh. Don't worry, we'll look after you, and your knowledge of witchcraft will serve us well. It seems a little iffy, but I don't know about that there's a first time for everything, especially considering that we went to Rebay. She nods quietly, but her face betrays no emotion. I'll do my best. Are these all your possessions? Apparently I get back to this. Got enough supplies to ply your trade? For a few weeks. Hopefully we can scrounge up some more where we're going. Alright, get on the ship and make yourself at home. A single dispassionate nod. Sure. Well, how about I didn't make her feel bad? Gunnar, how's it going? Gunnar is breathing in the salty sea air with a contented look on his face. He turns and raises a closed fist in greeting as you approach. We've chosen a good morning to sail. Sail out. Clear skies, calm water. I have no one here to say farewell to, but I know how hard it is to part for the first time. Take as long as you need. Got anyone waiting for you at home? No one who expects me to return. Maybe I'll see them again one day. If they don't see me first. Ha! What do you think we'll find over there? From what I've heard, large rich temples built right up against the coast, undefended and ripe for picking clean. Between you and me, I hope they're not entirely undefended. I could use a good victory after that last battle. Can I trust you, Gunnar? I don't want to ask that. That seems not going to ask that. I don't. We've been through quite a bit now, and he's really not shown any inkling that he's going to betray us. I'll be back when we're ready to set sail. Gunnar nods once and turns his eyes back to the sea. Yeah, I didn't like that option, so I decided not to ask. Alright, Thorfinn. Isn't she beautiful, strong, yet fast, intimidating, and with a spacious hold? Ah, I shall never build anything again so impressive again. Well, you could always build another one. Hey, Kveldofler. Be careful out there, Elmendreda. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't fuss, Ulfr. Look at that ship. Look at these young people. They'll be fine. Of course they will, but I can still wish them good luck, can't I, woman? Well, go on then, you big softy. Yes, well, good luck to all of you. Ah, I like them. Helmfurder Kraxon. I don't remember who you are. Adelbrun Stierlogson. I don't remember who you are. What a ship! I never knew Thorfinn had it in him. I feel bad asking him to mend my roof now. He really is an artist. Okay, you're just people around town. Nafia. Nafia walks up to you, followed by a dark cloud. I need your help. I haven't told Mom that I'm leaving. Can you please come? You don't have to tell her. She'll notice eventually. I think you ought to handle this yourself. Of course. I almost want to do that, but of course. Thank you. I really don't think I can handle her myself. Come on. Okay, well, I was wondering why they were out. Let's get over there first. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna race you. Maybe she'll just teleport here when... No, I think I need to wait. You know I was here, like, a long time, Nafia. Just saying. Is that canon in D? Not quite. Just similar. Nafia's mother, Bjorg, is standing in the doorway to her house, arms crossed with a concerned expression on her face. Elmendreda, aren't you expected on the ship? I can wait a moment longer. Nafia wanted to say goodbye before we leave. Nafia has something to say to you. Say nothing. We'll go with the prompting. Bjorgdis's face turns very pale very quickly. She opens her mouth, but no sound escapes. Nafia takes a deep breath. I'm leaving, Mom. The thane needs my help. No, you can't. You have to stay here. You can't go. It's dangerous. She's a shield maiden, woman. I know it's dangerous, but I'm still going. I knew Elmendretta was a bad influence. You crazy girls have always been horrible for each other. Oh, I'm the thane! Do you want to meet a pointless end in some distant land? Your sister and I need you here. Curses, Mom, you've already got Ifura. Just for once, trust that I know what's best for me. Nefia's mother turns to you and her voice rises by at least an octave. Please, Elmendretta, if you insist, go if you insist, but don't take my daughter. I need her by my side. She's one of the most skilled warriors I know. I need your daughter more than you do. She's among my closest friends. You'll be fine. I'll make sure the clan looks after you. Oh, cease your sniveling, you useless nag. Oh, wow. Wow. Why can't I combine these two? I need her by my side. She's one of the most skilled warriors I know, and she's my closest friend. Can't I say that? I need your daughter more than you do. She's among my closest friends. I kind of like it. How dare you, no matter how close you two are. This is about family. I will not lose my daughter to the same foolish adventures that took her father. Nefia's twin sister glides up behind her mother and puts a gentle hand on her shoulder. Ifura is still clad in her night clothes, but has covered herself in 2 layers of woven blankets. Apart from her pale and spotless skin, she looks exactly like Nefia. They even wear their hair the same way. Mom, you're making a scene. Bjorgdis turns to pull Ifura into her arms. Oh, my sweet girl, your sister wants to leave us. Ifura's voice is soft and gracious, completely lacking the forcefulness of her sister. Let her go, Mom. Nefia is meant for bigger things than this life. Bjorgdis makes a face like her daughter just stabbed her in the heart. How can you say that? You knew about this? This isn't just about you or me, Bjorgdis. The purpose of this expedition is to save our village and our clan. I can't do that without your daughter. I need you to say goodbye so we can leave. I don't have time for this. Nefia is coming with me. You can give her a proper farewell, or you can stand there and complain until we're over the horizon. What shall it be? I won't let anything happen to your daughter. You have my word. You've raised wise daughters, Bjorgdis. You should listen to them. Kind of like that. I like these two last options. But I do have the leadership option, so I gotta do that one. Nefia has gained morale. That seems to take the air out of her. Her lip quivers, and she looks at Nefia. Then she finally pulls her daughter into a tight hug. Ifura squeezes in there with a slight smile on her face. My sweet Nefia, you've become such a strong and beautiful woman. Bjorgdis releases her daughters and takes one step back. My heart breaks to see you leave, but your father would be so proud of you. I know I'll see you again. Nefia is doing an admirable job of not crying. I love you, Mom. She turns to Ifura and pulls her braid lightly. And you too, you insufferable brat. I'll bring your daughter home in good condition, I promise. I think we'll thank her. Thank you, Bjorgdis. We'll see you again in a few months. Nefia hugs both of them again before you set off back towards the beach. She turns several times on the way to wave happily to the two of them. Thank you for this. Nothing to thank. You owe me one. Nothing to thank. Excellent. Alright. Aslafer. Let's see. Grimkel Eriksson and Olbjorn Munolfsson. Those are his 2 friends, I believe. Alright, there we go. Aslafer is talking to Olbjorn and Grimkel. The conversation falls silent when you enter earshot. It's a fine ship Thorfinn built. She's sure to carry you safely across any sea. Aslafer nods approvingly. It's a beautiful ship indeed. Thorfinn's craftsmanship has brought honor to us all. The ship is fine, yes, but it's the crew that will make her strong. Is your family not here? Yeah, let's compliment them a bit. Grimkel and Olbjorn seem to contemplate this for a moment. Aslafer nods sagely. Well said. There's no telling what we'll find over there, but with me as your bannerman, you have nothing to fear. I wasn't planning to make you my bannerman. You are the strongest warrior among us, but don't let it get to your head. Oh! Wow, both of these are kind of like putting him down. And he's also not the strongest warrior among us, but we'll go with that one. Humility is a pretense. I speak what I believe to be the truth. Is your family not here? My family is not pleased about recent events. They wish for me to stay here to help on the farm and protect the clan. My father and I have settled matters already. I saw no reason for him to be here now. Oh, are you ready to go? I was just partying with my friends. I'm ready to leave when you are. Alright, and lastly, Rurik. Your brother stands on the beach with his hands folded behind his back. Sensing your presence behind him, he seems to slump. I see no hope or glory out there. When I gaze across the ocean, all I see is absence and loss. I see my little sister disappearing into the horizon, on a beautiful longship with her devoted friends in Huskarls, never to return. Don't be so dramatic. I will return. Now I'll place my hand on his shoulder. I'm sorry. You're a grown woman and you're my thane now. But to me, you'll always be my little sister. The shame I feel is because I dare not follow you is overwhelming. Well, you could have been my scald. Then come with me, Rurik. You fret for no reason. You fret for no reason. You're right, of course you're right. You've never given me any reason to doubt you, and yet I can't help but worry. He turns and pulls you into a warm embrace. Take care of yourself, Elmendretta. Without you, we would all be lost. Ah, thank you. Alright. Looks like this is it. Nothing else for it but to board. All aboard! You stand at the bow and count your crew. Everyone is on board now, getting acquainted with the ship, running hands along the wood, tugging at ropes. Those who have shields slide them into the slots along the railing. Sacks of personal belongings are stashed below the boards. Finally, they pick their seats according to size and arm strength, and turn to you, waiting. You can no longer postpone it. You need to pick a bannerman. The title of bannerman denotes the most trusted member of your herd, your second in command, who you can expect to deal with a little more often than other members of your herd. Ooh, choose your bannerman. Ooh, There are definitely some good choices. Gunner might be okay, and he is pleased. Nafia and Kettle, I do really like. I think both of them would be pretty good, but I do think that Aslafer would be the better choice. And I'm hoping that this will also bump up his morale a bit. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Aslafer stands and grasps your arm firmly. Pride shines brightly from his face. I'll serve you well, Elmendretta. I'll follow you into Valhalla if I must. You have my word. Don't worry. I think Lena will leave us alone. Friends and family are still gathered further up on the shore, out of earshot of casual conversation, but close enough to hear any rousing pep talk you might attempt. Thank you all for joining me on this expedition. None of you owe me your allegiance. Most of you have reasons to stay behind. Yet you've chosen to leave your home and your loved ones and follow me into great danger in a distant land. This expedition has been many months in the making, but the time for talk and deliberations is over. Out there, in the land across the sea, we will find great riches. We'll plunder every last bit of it. Our enemies would see us robbed of our land and cast under their dominion. They think us weak. They think they have us cornered. For too long we have sat meekly by, trusting to the old laws to protect us. I've never been one for big speeches. Let's get going before the weather turns. I like 1 and 2. I think that friendship is better. Your herdmen look around at each other, nodding and smiling. They are all of them surrounded by people they can trust. I will not squander the trust you've placed in me. Your lives and your health are my main concern. We're all hoping for wealth and glory, but what use are such things if we are not alive and well to enjoy them? We will not take the wealth we find because it is our right. They will surely not give it up willingly. We will take it from them with sword and spear because we're stronger than them. We are not raiders setting out to pillage and steal. Across the sea, we will find a great kingdom. We will secure an alliance with their king and return here with such might that no one will ever dare to strike at us again. Kind of like that. But I also kind of like the first option. Not a big fan of the second option. But yeah, we're not raiders setting out to pillage and steal. A few of your herdmen knock their fists against the ship and shouts of "Yeah, we'll show them" rise from the crowd. All of us on this ship from today and onwards we are brothers and sisters in arms. We must watch out for each other, and we will be called upon to risk our lives for each other. As long as we stand together, we will all return safely. The gods do not favor the cautious, so today we seize our own fate. Just as each of us will ultimately travel alone to Valhalla, we must all find the strength within ourselves to face whatever dangers await us. It will be dangerous. We may not all of us return, but greatness has never been achieved without risk. Those of us who prevail will be rewarded with great glory, and the gods will take good care of those who fall. I like the first one. The crew is standing up now and patting each other heavily on the shoulders. The crowd on the shore is clapping and shouting accolades. Whatever you were before, now you are Vikings. All of your followers have gained morale. Yay! A final ear-shattering burst of clapping, stomping, whooping, and banging of weapons erupts as you finish your speech. Suddenly, the ship sinks because someone just kicked through the hull. The crowd seems to be competing with your crew to make the most noise. The ruckus is barely reduced as you take your seat and signal for your herdmen to seize their oars and take the ship out into the bay. Soon, the elegant curves of Midgard-Stormer cut smoothly through the water towards the British Isles. Achievement unlocked, Viking! And we are off! Skjern, your homestead, a small village on the coast of the bay. Hey, we can actually sail home, huh? Cool. Beach Village, Scarborough. Idyllic beach village near a monastery. Ooh. Alright, so what do we have as the end? Alright, September, and it is April. It's April 27th, and the end is September 19th. You must return to Skjern for harvest before this date. Otherwise, you will not be able to participate at the Althing, and your clan will be at School Skullcleaver's mercy. Alright. I like this map. I really like this map. But we will be setting sail in the next episode. See you then, everyone.